Welcome back to the North American Daryl Podcast, Episode 5, Geoarbitrage. When people ask how I've traveled so much, while sometimes spending less than people living at home, the answer is usually one word: geoarbitrage. It means earning or saving money in one place and using it somewhere your money buys more. I've been doing it for most of my adult life. I just didn't know it had a fancy name. I thought I was being practical. My first real experience with geo-arbitrage began before Y2K. I was living in Calgary and working for Northern Telecom when my job started sending me to our U.S. headquarters in Richardson, Texas. I was also dating a flight attendant who lived in Fort Worth. She would meet me at the Dallas airport with a cold beer. Texas had a very effective recruitment strategy, but I forgot to read the fine print. I fell in love with her, America, and the opportunity. In 1999, I accepted a full-time position and moved from Calgary to Dallas. I earned US dollars while continuing to save and invest back in Canada. At the time, every American dollar gave me roughly 30% more purchasing power in Canadian currency. Then came a higher salary, a relocation bonus, company-paid travel, and a daily per diem while I worked on the road. My income increased while my regular expenses stayed low. I was getting paid to travel before starting NorthAmericanDaryl.com, and nobody expected me to film myself eating breakfast. Work provided a rental car, a corporate apartment, and an expense account. Instead of immediately upgrading my lifestyle like the Joneses, I saved the difference. I sent US dollars back to Canada, where they were worth considerably more. 100,000 US dollars converted into roughly 130,000 Canadian dollars. Those savings eventually allowed me to pay cash for the first house I built in Edmonton. That move taught me something I never forgot. Where I earned money mattered, where I saved it mattered, and where I spent it mattered. Geo-arbitrage wasn't only about finding a cheaper country, it was about arranging my financial life so geography worked for me instead of against me. I continued earning in the United States and invested in properties in Georgia, North Carolina, and Arizona. Eventually, I downsized to my Mesa condo and added a simple studio in Rocky Point, Mexico. 2 modest homes, 2 countries, and more freedom than I had when I owned much more. Today, I use the same principle when I travel. Lima, Peru was a perfect example. I rented an Airbnb in Miraflores near the Pacific Ocean. Most mornings I walked to a neighborhood coffee shop for a specialty coffee, breakfast, and fresh orange juice. The total bill was less than $5 US. Back home, $5 might cover the coffee, assuming nobody asks whether I want an extra shot. My laundry was washed, folded, and ready the next day for less than $2. A local barber gave me a haircut and a hot shave for under $4. In North America, $4 barely pays for the privilege of sitting in the barber's waiting room. I wasn't sacrificing my quality of life. I had good food, an ocean view, clean clothes, a fresh haircut, and the freedom to explore without worrying about what everything cost. That's what people sometimes misunderstand about geo-arbitrage. It isn't about choosing the cheapest possible life. I'm not interested in living miserably just to win a budgeting contest. It's about finding places where the lifestyle I enjoy costs less. When my everyday expenses go down, my freedom goes up. I can travel longer, withdraw less from my investments, experience more cultures, and build a normal life somewhere unfamiliar. As prices continue rising across North America, geo-arbitrage has become more than a travel strategy. It's now part of my retirement plan. I can spend more maintaining one traditional lifestyle in one expensive location, or remain flexible and allow the world to offer me more choices. I choose flexibility. I've spent most of my life moving anyway. I might as well let the exchange rate help pay for it. Geo-arbitrage helped me build my financial life when I moved from Canada to the United States. Now it's helping me design a retirement that may stretch from North America to Southeast Asia, and wherever else curiosity takes me. Earn where the opportunities are strong, save when the advantage is in your favor, and live where your money and your life can go further. That's geo-arbitrage. Thanks for listening to the North American Daryl podcast. Be sure to check out episode 6, Geo-arbitrage to the extreme. I'll share what I've learned from living in the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia. Until next time, keep traveling, keep adapting, and live life to the fullest.